Hey everyone, Pack Rack Fever. Today is Tuesday, June 13th. Got our first mail today from Cardsphere, so let's crack it open. Alright, this one comes from Cardsphere user Eddie Viscosity, and I've traded with him before. I think this is the second trade I got from him. So let's see what we got today. We got a... The first time I sent it to him, he used the same post-it and just scratched my number out and sent it back. It looks like he did it again. Or that's actually my writing and my other trade I sent to him. And he sent me a foil Spire of Industry, so thank you very much, Eddie Viscosity. And we'll see you later on this week on Pack Rack Fever. Well, I'm back again because I didn't actually take the card out to see what or if anything was behind it. And I wanted to document that because this is very important. This card, Nevermaker, is the last card committed to me to complete my Marchesa EDH deck that I've been trying to make entirely from Cardsphere. So not only did I get the full Spire of Industry, I got committed the last card for my commander deck. I'm still waiting for several of them that are coming from users overseas. So I just wanted to get that on film, and thank you again, Eddie Viscosity, for the trade. Hey, it's everyone, Pack Rack Fever. It is Thursday, June 15th, and we got a whole bunch of trades in from Cardsphere today, so let's get cracking. This first one comes from a trader in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He didn't answer my message whether or not it was okay to mention his username, so I didn't want him to wait, so I'll go ahead and just thank the trader out of Philadelphia, PA, and if he wants his name, I'll just put it on there and post. And thank him, but thank you very much for this trade. Feels like it's taped to the envelope or something. No, I think it just has some residue stickum on the top loader. Happens sometimes. And it's a foil matter reshaper. So this isn't for my deck. These are just cards that I'm buying to hold for a while, since a lot of the Eldrazi are played so much in Modern. I'm picking these up whenever I can. I'm going to hang on to them for a while, see if they don't go up in value. There's decks basically built all around these new Eldrazi, the Eldrazi Tron decks, and they're doing very well in Modern. So if I can get this open, we'll get a nice look at the card. There we go. Beautiful looking Nearman foil. Thank you very much, trader out of Philadelphia, PA. Appreciate that. Very nice looking foil. Okay, so that's a good first crack there. Let's go to our next one. This one comes from Australia, from user Nethermage. Thank you very much, Nethermage. It was weird because I got another Australian trade that came pretty quick, and this one, I don't know if you can see, was shipped on June 5th, or stamped on June 5th. So this one took about 10 days, so it's not that bad. I guess it feels feels longer when you're waiting for your trades to come through, especially because I think a lot of these are, yeah, these are part of the cards I need for my deck. And there's Aetherworks Marvel that was around an $8 card when I added on there for the trade to put in a commander deck, just because I like the mechanic, and now it's banned, and these are like $4 or $5 at the most now, but still glad to have the card to go in my deck. Brings me a little bit closer. Rage Forger is the other one here. And let's see, we have Deadly Tempest is in this one. I think this is the only card in this loader. So Deadly Tempest. Oh, there's another one in here. Let's see. And Shadowblood Ridge. So getting ever closer to finishing my commander deck built entirely on Cardsphere. Thank you very much, Nethermage from Australia, for those trades. Really appreciate it. And I will confirm the trade in just a minute, so you get your funds. You can get more trades. Let's go to our next one here. This is from Eddie Viscosity again, out of College Park, Maryland. I got a different trade from him yesterday. Great trader. I think this is my third one I've gotten from Eddie. Card's always in great shape. So we got a nice My Little Pony sleeve there. Always surprises Really viscosity, and it's a Thought Not Seer, another Eldrazi I'm picking up anywhere I can. So this was an interesting move that Eddie did to get some funds on his Cardsphere account. He had some credit for winning at his local game store, so he went on the Discord chat and asked if there was any cards anybody wanted, and he would give everyone a 10 or 15% discount. And then he went and bought the cards with credit at his game store and sent them off on Cardsphere. Very creative way to get funds. And now I'm the proud owner of a couple very nice condition Thought Not Seers, which I'm also holding. This is a ridiculously good card too. This one's going to have a really good future. Played in a lot of modern decks, Eldrazi Tron especially, but really great card. So thanks again, Eddie Viscosity, for that trade out of College Park, Maryland. And let's go along to this one out of, and I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that town name, Valparaiso, Indiana. And this user's name is Jeremy London. Thank you very much, Jeremy, for the trade. Open this one up here. And these are, looks like a couple of Inventors Fairs, which is a legendary land out of Aether Volt. I'm picking these up too because they're super cheap right now. They're less than $1, and they're being played in Modern. I think this card's going to keep going up in value, especially since Almond Kick came out and Our Devastation is out soon. There's going to be open a lot less since it's not being drafted anymore, and I think I'm going to have some good value out of this. As you can see, I'm adding different cards that I'm just speculating on so that I can get some more trades and finish out my commander deck, although hopefully any day now I'll have the last of them. Last cards I need out of my commander deck. And finally, we have one more trade out of Georgetown, Texas, from user Gunho 86. And I'm going to check the condition of these cards very carefully, because if Gunho grades his cards the way he grades his tacos, then there may be a problem here. Because he thinks the tacos up there are great, and everyone knows that they're not anything compared to tacos in the Rio Grande Valley. So if he calls these cards near mint, I think his judgment might be off, so I'm going to inspect them very carefully. As you can see, we have more Inventors Fairs, and that looks alright, although if you look closely, printing is slightly off center. I don't know. Typical out of someone who would like tacos out of Austin or San Antonio. That one's way off center. Look at that. That's weird. But still glad to have it. Very good condition. Thank you very much, Gunho. I know you can't help but think the tacos up there are good just because that's how you're raised. It's not your fault. So thank you very much for the trades on Cardsphere. And we'll see you next time. Pack Rack Fever, thanks. Everyone, Pack Rack Fever. It's Friday, June 16th. And we got our last Cardsphere haul today in the mail. This one comes from Jericho, Vermont. This user didn't respond in time whether or not he wanted his username mentioned on the channel. So I'll just say thank you to the trader out of Jericho, Vermont. And let's open this up and see what we got. And it's taped to the envelope, or stuck. And we got a Thought Not Seer. A little Eldrazi card that I'm picking up. I think I picked up other ones this week, so this may be the second or third time you've seen a Thought Not Seer in this video. So here's a very nice looking Thought Not Seer from Oath of the Gatewatch. There we go, focus on. Very good condition. Thank you very much, trader out of Jericho, Vermont. So here's a couple of the other things I got in this week. If we want to just kind of summarize, there's no Thought Nots here. Matter Reshaper, some Inventors Fairs, and if I could find my box that has my new deck in it that I'm building. Here it is. Got a couple of cards for my EDH deck, almost completed. All of the cards that are traded to me for the EDH deck have already arrived here. The only one I'm waiting for is the one that never shipped. The user never shipped it, and I had to dispute it, so I'm waiting for a Temple of Malice, and that's going to be the last card for my EDH deck. Otherwise, it would be completed by now. So this is my hauls from Cardsphere this week. I did get this in here, and I'm not sure what this is. I think it might be from a Facebook group, in which case it would be some specs. And I know I've had some people say I should talk more about my specs. I don't really like to, because I don't want people going in on the same things I'm going in on, because I can be pretty reckless. I like to buy what I call pink sheets, penny stocks, Magic cards that I just feel are undervalued, especially in standard, and see if they go up. And I have a decent track record, but I also have some stinkers, so I don't really talk about it or give advice. But yeah, this just came from Facebook, and I got a really good deal on one of the Facebook trading groups on this stuff. So I got Angel Sanctions, and I got a bunch of Inquisition of Kozilek for $250 each, I think. So that is a great deal. Anytime I see a Inquisition of Kozilek, if I can get it for $3 or less, I'll pick it up, because this one is going to have some value later on. And it's been reprinted a couple times, but it ends up being like Path to Exile, where they reprint it and it goes down for a little while and just creeps back up. The other one I got was Dragon Lord Ojutai, which is a mythic from Khans, and I got that based on Dragon hype because of the leaked Dragon Commanders. So they had these cheap, I think, for like $1.50 or something, so I picked these up, because I think these are moving already quite a bit more. I picked these up, and there's another one that I've got too that's a reserveless dragon, but it's not here. But so this is just about everything I've got in the mail this week. Most of it from Cardsphere, this stuff down here from Facebook. So that's my hauls for this week. Thanks for watching. See you next time, Pack by Fever. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.